this is crazy. They say, all right, I made it. I got through here. Trying to situate the situation here. That's totally fine. We'll figure that out later on. I can't play the music that I had. Hello, hello, hello. hmm hmm Somebody there. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Bear with me. Let's see. Welcome, 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 welcome. Gonna play something really quick. You know, it's funny, my topic today. It's like they said the enemy was trying to get me. I was having technical difficulties, but it's all right. I made it. And I hope you can hear me. I'm not going to be able to know if you're able to hear me, able to leave a comment or anything, a thumbs up or anything like that. I feel like an old person trying to figure out the computer for the first time. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in. Oh, all right. Well, looks like my computer, nothing is working at the moment, and that's totally fine. I'm not here for that anyway. So, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me today on my first live. This will not be my last. This is my first. So, thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to give it a few more seconds to see if some people want to still come in. If not, it's all good. It will still be on my YouTube channel, later. What's that? Whoa, what was that? Oh, wow. That was a big plane, whatever that was. That was a huge plane. So volume is good. I really want this song to play though. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. All right, so in this funny with this topic today, that I'm gonna discuss with you guys, you know, it is something that I've dealt with for many, many, many years and still do. And I think we all deal with it. And even going in this live, which is something I hadn't done before, this is a new space for me. And so I'm a little nervous, but it's okay. I'm going to head and get it done. So today we wanted to talk about, well, first of all, my bad. Hold on. My name is Kristen. And you are here with KrisSymmetry Live. We are here to really help people, but mainly women, to restore their inner power, reconnect to their true selves, and recharge their minds and bodies. I'm here to really inspire you to break free of limitations. And I know I have them. We all put limitations on ourselves. Welcome in. Hey, how y'all doing? And embrace self-awareness and really have, honest conversations and true transformation. So that's my hope for these self-love Sundays, is to come and to engage with you guys, to really, get involved and really make things happen for ourselves. Hey, y'all. So if y'all can hear me, just say you can hear me, thumbs up, or just hello. Again, my name is Kristen. You are here with KrisSymmetry Live, and we are just going to really, dive deep and have honest conversations with ourselves to get to just a better place, to get to our more authentic, true selves. So today is Self-Love Sunday. I, want to take this time to really discuss something that has really, like I said, been like a part of my life for my whole life, and that's fear. And understanding now that fear is not my future, fear is not your future, and breaking free of the self-limiting beliefs that we have or created. So, like, the question is, like, where does fear even come from? How are we? Where did it happen? What happened? And so, for me, My fear started at a young age, and it was mainly wrapped around death and just, really not understanding why we were here, what happens when you die, and all of that. And so I was really nervous about just life. And so I didn't really live life fully or boldly or take chances because I was just so nervous and so scared about what happened, I guess, in the afterlife. And so I went through many years of just questioning. And so the curiosity became my focus of like what life is, what purpose is. And so that set me out on my mission, really, to just figure out what life really means to me and what it should mean, what I think it should mean to other people, and understanding purpose and the power of the purpose, understanding why God created you to be here in this time. And so, in doing that, I've found so many different, ways to deal and cope with death. And one of the things right now that I've recognized is that, like, how when you go to sleep, you're sleeping. You don't know you're asleep, right? So therefore, you only know you're awake when you wake up. So for me, death was that. It's like, okay, when you go to sleep, you don't know it. So you don't know when you're going to die. You don't know you're dead. And I know this sounds like a really heavy topic, but it was a topic that was always on my mind, and it hindered me from doing a lot of things and trying things because it was something that was very unknown. So that was one part of fear and how it manifested in my body. So therefore there was stress. Hello, how are you? There was stress hormones. There was a lot of cortisol. There was a lot of fight or flight. And there was no real perceived danger. Like I wasn't, like no one was trying to hurt me. It just was the thing that I kept thinking about. And so when you think about fear, if it's like, it's an emotion, it's an unpleasant emotion caused by a belief that something or someone is dangerous. So there was really no one there that put me in danger but my mind. So it was really a battle against my mind. And my mind said, hello. And my mind said, welcome in. Thank y'all for joining me. And so we're talking about fear and getting over fears and understanding what fears are and really starting to figure out. Feel free to drop a question if you have it. I'm flexible in my conversation. And I can always ask or answer questions at the end as well. Okay. So we're just kind of talking about, my story and where fear comes from, and fear is not your future. So breaking free of self-limiting beliefs. So I will have a question and answer towards the end. So basically, fear and in getting through those things and those limitations, because that fear is what doesn't allow us to go after something, right? Or become the person that God has created you to become. So another fear, well, I don't have to get into that specific other fear, but the biggest one was, like I said, death. And fear, I recognize it as false expectations appearing real. So again, where are these expectations coming from? Where are these self-limiting beliefs coming from? So this was just something that I dealt with. And on my journey, I've learned different tools and different ways to think, and knowing that mindset and the mindset shift is very important. So some of the tools that have helped me in this process have been, one particular, my shift was this book here, The Four Agreements. This book by Don Miguel Ruiz was something that had me fully shift my mindset and who I thought I was, and what I thought I was, and now who I'm becoming. Excuse me. I do have a full video on this book review because it was one of my favorite books and it helped me so much. But really, one key thing is just like the four agreements. I could just kind of tell you real quick, is be impeccable with your word. So like speak with integrity and say only what you mean. Avoid using the words that speak against yourself or gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. So we're Self-Love Sunday, right? Then don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own, let's see, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. And then the third one is don't make assumptions. And then the fourth is always do your best. And so that's all of the things that I had to remember to just becoming the best version of myself. Let's see. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm reading some of the what you all are saying. So hello, is it Hamel and Melissa? How are y'all? So anyway, thank you all for joining. And so this book really is a great book to utilize to just become the best version of yourself. If that's your goal. If that's your goal. That's just my goal of understanding my purpose, understanding how I'm here to help people to heal and to grow and to just love on themselves as I love on you today. So let's see. We talked about that. Sorry. Like I said, I'm just trying to like get these things out and, share with you guys. And the opposite of fear is going to be courage. So, and bravery. And that's what I have right now because I'm doing something that I was fearful of and I'm doing it scared. I'm doing it in being fearless and bold regardless because I don't know the outcome of this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right. And so just really having the confidence and building that confidence. And that just comes with like repetitive stuff. That just comes with you challenging yourself and putting yourself out there. I've put myself out there on this channel. I don't know if some of you are subscribers to the KrisSymmetry. If not, feel free to subscribe. However, I was vulnerable about a situation that was a fearful situation about hair loss. And I shared it with the world, whomever can see this now. And I put myself out there not knowing what would happen, but it was because it was causing a lot of turmoil for me. I wanted to let it go. And the only way I could let it go was to talk about it and to share. And so from that, I found so many other women and or men that were struggling with the same thing. And I was taken aback. I didn't know, because sometimes you think you're the only one and you're not the only one. You're not. So you don't have to suffer in silence, So being vulnerable in that space allowed me to just do something that I was very scared of, but having the bravery and the courage to do it regardless. And so that's what I did. And, that's what I'm doing now. And this whole channel is just here to help us to get over and get through the things that are holding us back from becoming our true selves and really being able to be vulnerable and be honest, with the things that limit us from just helping ourselves and helping the people in the world. So being able to identify the fears and how they manifest and what they feel like in the body, and recognizing, especially us women, we're in survival mode a lot, which is in this zone of fight or flight in our masculine. And as I step on the other side of that is the feminine, is the divine feminine, and becoming softer. And so allowing us to be more relaxed and be able to rest and digest and not to have such high, hormone and cortisol levels, and not be so stressed out. So having more courage and confidence, and you can only do it by facing the fears. So, that's basically what I want to talk about today. It's like, and asking you guys, what fears are you willing to let go of today? If you want to drop it in the comment, feel free. If not, you can always leave a comment when you see this later on. What fear are you willing to let go of? Or do you even know what fears you have? What's holding you back from becoming your true, authentic self? And if you're already there, wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Share with me how you got there. What were some of the tips that you used? How did you get there? I know that, fear is a very unpleasant emotion. It causes a lot of stress, and I'm done with it. I'm throwing it out the window. Bye-bye. Never to see you again. Not saying that you won't have things that come up, because they will. However, now you know how to deal with them. You know how to say, you know what, I've done my best. I'm doing my best. This thing, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to go ahead with it and see what happens. And if I can give you some tips, if you all use essential oils, and there are a few oils that you could use that could help calm you. And so a few of them are bergamot, clary sage, I'm sorry, orange, peppermint, rose, sandalwood, and lang lang. And I have some peppermint here. And so peppermint also helps with nausea. Peppermint is just good in general, but you can always just take a whiff of it. And like when you do, you can just feel all the nerves and everything just start to relax. Like it's doing right now. Just calm down. Okay. So you can always make a concoction. And whenever you're using essential oils, you want to add like a carrier oil with it. So doing, like a jojoba oil or coconut or olive oil or something like that. And then rose. I don't have rose oil, but I do use rose water for my skin, and that always is a nice refresher. So rose and peppermint are the things that I have that also help to calm me and put me in a space and a place to just kind of relax. Not be on edge, not be in that masculine space all the time. So that being said, let's see. So yeah. Let's see what else I had to say. That was pretty much it. I wanted to really do a visualization technique to help you with the fear. But one of the specific ones I wanted to do exercise to help with like your boldness and fearlessness. And so if you are still around or you're watching this later, I would like you to close your eyes and imagine yourself with a superpower. Your superpower, and like what that superpower is. And that superpower is coming against fear. It's coming against something that is really big and challenging for you. What is that superpower, and how does it combat that fear? How does it take you and make you more bold and fearless and brave to conquer something that is very scary? So put a name to her or him, and allow yourself to be in that space. So when that fear comes up, you can put up that superpower, that hero that's going to help save you. Okay. So that's what I would like you to think about and leave you with that. If you're watching this video later on, definitely feel free to subscribe to my channel, KrisSymmetry, where we live life in balance. We're looking to be our true and authentic selves, to find purpose and to heal. If you you can follow me on Instagram, also at KrisSymmetry1, or TikTok, KrisSymmetry. And that is KrisSymmetry. And if there are any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here now to talk to you guys. Thank you for listening to me as well. But I'll take a few more seconds to answer any questions anyone might have. And, if not, it's totally fine. You could always drop the questions. Oh, Soft Glow Society is a society that I've created on Facebook. It's a group where, we can come and be vulnerable and share, the thoughts or things or whatever it is to help you to restore and reconnect to yourself and recharge your wellness. So on Facebook, you have just if you look up the group Soft Glow Society, I will work on leaving it in the link in the description below as a link. so that you can post it. You can click on that and then join that way. But I would love to have you to come join me, on this mission of helping us heal. This world that we're living in is very unstable at the moment, but we need to have hope, because almost like the opposite of fear is hope, is to have hope and to have love. On this self-love Sunday, as I, share and spread that hope and love in this time. This is a can be what they considered our dark time. So in this time, come and join Soft Glow Society. It is a non-judgment place. So come, hello, how are you? Come and join our society and be a part of the growth and the restoration and being able to help us in this time. Thank you for asking that question. Are there any other questions you have today? If any other fears you want to let go of, you want to drop that information, you can. Like I said, this video will stay on my channel so that you can always look at it later on. So if that is it, I really thank you for joining me today. I really, 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 really do. And, like I said, it was the first time and I was like, oh, nervous. How's it going to be? And it's okay. I will do it again. If this is something that you want to see and be a part of on Sundays or maybe Saturdays, if Sunday works, maybe it's 11 o'clock a.m. or we can do it later, 7 p.m. if that's better. More people are able to jump on. But I love to interact with people. And this is just so much kind of better than just making a video. So definitely come join me. Self-Love Sundays. Leave me a comment. Let me know what times work best for you. But so I guess that's it. Until we meet again, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, wait. There's another question. Do I still wax, and do you have any new products or services? So I don't talk about waxing on this channel as much, but I am a licensed cosmetologist and have been for over 20 years. I do have a waxing studio in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I currently am still waxing. Definitely are accepting new clients. And I do have a new service that I'm offering, that's yoni steaming. Yoni steaming is where you sit on a pot of warm herbs and the steam permeates the uterus area, and we're able to do some womb cleansing and womb healing. So that is definitely a new offer that I have. And I would love for you all to definitely check it out. It's a place where you can come and build your sanctuary and to relax and restore. If you're dealing with any type of fibroid issue or, infertility or sexual issues, yoni steaming is a great practice. It's a great self-care regimen to add to your already, if you're not already doing self-care. Yoni steaming is a one to add to it. So definitely yoni steaming and full body waxing. That's what I do here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yes, 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 yes. Do we have any other questions? Any other comments, concerns? Once again, I thank you guys for coming in. And if you're watching this later, thank you so much for watching, and feel free to drop me a question later on. But like I said, until we meet again, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Well, that's weird. I can't go off. That's interesting. Wow. Huh. Weird.